for now. Hello, today I present to you my Booktube-A-Thon wrap-up. During the course of Booktube-A-Thon, I read a total of 6 books. Yay! I also started one more book, but let's get through all the books I actually read this week. The first book during Booktube-A-Thon that I completed was The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. This completed the challenge of read a book with a blue cover. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads if you want to go look at that. I enjoy this very much so, because I love the Percy Jackson series. I love Rick Riordan. I finished Blood of Olympus back in October when it first came out, and I haven't read another Percy Jackson book since, but I've had this for the longest time, and it was so great to revisit the characters and the world, and I loved it. The second book during Booktube-A-Thon that I completed was Absolute Boyfriend by Yu Watasi. This completed the challenge of read a book without letting it go. I read this at night right before I went to bed, and it took me a few hours to finish, but I did it. I completed it. It was good and light read. I think I gave this 4 to 5 stars. I don't remember. I think that's it. I talked a little bit about this earlier in the week, but it's very entertaining. You should check it out. And then the third book this week that I finished was P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This completed the challenge of read a book you really wanted to read. This is the second book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before duology. I loved it so much. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, just like I gave To All the Boys I Loved Before 5 out of 5 stars when I read it last year. This was just such a good, cute, contemporary read. You must read it. The next book I read, which completed the challenge of read someone else's favorite book, is Strife, which is the 9th book in the Sweep series by Kate Tiernan. This is my friend's favorite series, so that completed the challenge. I love the Sweep series so much. It is not only her favorite series, it's one of my favorite series. I love it. You should definitely read it. This series came out a long time ago, back in 2005, 10 years ago, but it still does not lose its charm. It's excellent. You must read it. It's about witches. Anybody who likes witches, do it! Why read it now? I gave this volume, the third volume, 5 stars overall. The next book I read to complete the challenge of read a book by an author with the same first letter of your last name was The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. This is the second collection of short stories that goes along with the Heroes of Olympus series. The Demigod Files was for the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. So both of them are the Percy Jackson universe. They're both a collection of short stories, but they also have little games and word scrambles you could do. It also has interviews with the characters. Both of these were just so fun to read. I love them so much. Got some crossword puzzles in here. We got Percy Jackson trivia. It's really cool. And I gave this book 4 to 5 stars. The final book I was able to complete during Booktube-A-Thon was The Night We Said Yes by Lauren Gabaldi. I didn't realize this at the time, but I guess I was just wrapped up in all of the Booktube-A-Thon chaos that I didn't even realize Long Division wasn't the last book I acquired. The Night We Said Yes was. This was July's Owl Crate book of the month, and I got that Owl Crate box like the day after I got Long Division in the mail. So this actually completes the 6th challenge of read the last book you acquired. It makes me really happy. I gave The Night We Said Yes 4 to 5 stars, but technically it's kind of more like 3.75, so I rounded up. It was interesting, it was nice, I liked it, but it wasn't any thought-provoking or groundbreaking. It was just like a nice light read, nothing else really going on, but it was really enjoyable. During the last half hour of Booktube-A-Thon after I finished The Night We Said Yes, it actually started me in Earl and the Dying Girl, and I read about 30 pages of this. Oh god, I have to count how many pages I read. I will put it somewhere here, and then we'll see. So those were the books that I read during the course of Booktube-A-Thon. I'm so happy and so proud of myself. This is my first Booktube-A-Thon, and I think I did really well for it being my first try. I did most of the Twitter sprints, half of the Instagram challenges, completed all of the video challenges. This was just so fun, and I can't believe that I was able to do this. First of all, with thanks. Thank you to Ariel Bissett for creating the Booktube-A-Thon. It is the best experience a book lover could ever have. It was so fun and great, and it made me broaden my horizons into this new universe of booktubers. Even though like I did booktubing a while ago and I just started my channel back up again, it gave me the push and the perseverance I needed to start this again and actually be here to stay as a booktuber. I'm not just making videos right now for Booktube-A-Thon. I'm going to keep making videos and keep posting them at most once a week, and that's all I can hope for. So if you want to subscribe, I highly suggest it. There will be a lot more to come in the future. And the second thanks, and probably the final thanks, goes out to all of you who actually watched my videos and commented. There were so many nice and funny comments telling me how your journey has been through the Booktube-A-Thon, telling me how I did, and I really appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. It just brightens my day when I have a new buddy to talk to. This was one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I can't wait for more. I can't wait for just everything that's happening. The thing is, I'm going away to college in about a couple weeks. And the only change really is going to be the setting. I'm going to be in a dorm room instead of my actual room. Other than that, things are going to stay exactly the same. But when I move into my dorm, I might need some time to settle in and get situated with my new surroundings and stuff like that. So I might not be posting as often for a little bit, but the videos will still be there. That is all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for being a part of this experience with me. This is me signing off. I will see you sooner rather than later. Bye! Okay, if you're still staying around for the rest of this video, another order of business I want to address. So you know at the end of my videos, this entire week I put outro at the end? It's actually supposed to be outro. Somebody tell me that outro and outro don't sound the same, because they do. And silly me, thinking, oh, intro, outro, I mean, makes sense, blah, 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 you know, okay, outro at the end, you know, but no. It makes sense, intro, outro, you know, in, out, but I guess that's just not how my mind works, so putting outro at the end of all my videos, and that is absolutely not how you spell it, or how you say it. Now that that's addressed, yeah, I'm gonna fix that. And here is my outro. Bye.